Oh, hi, YouTube. We're back in Northeast Ohio, and I figured if my Wi-Fi allows me to, I would take you down the street to show you some of the tornado damage in my neighborhood. It really sucks, you guys. I'm so thankful, though, that everybody's alive. That's the most important thing here, I think. I missed y'all. It's been a minute. I took my boys to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a couple of days. Going through stuff like that is you take for granted a lot of the things that you have. So, Wi Fi, power is one of those things that, growing up in Northeast Ohio, and we have had tornadoes before in my life, it's something that you don't take for granted. You also want to spend time with your family as much as humanly possible. So I wanted to show you guys. If this cuts out, let me know. But we didn't get any damage besides our basement flooded really bad. But I did. I got that cleaned up by myself. I did. I moved washers and dryers because we have a couple of washing machines to help my mom with her salon to wash the towels. Um, so I did that all by myself, and I had to move everything out and throw a lot of stuff out. I lost a lot of stuff, but the most important thing is this: Toledo is number one for human trafficking. Well, number three, I'm sorry, my bad. Number three for human trafficking. So I want to show you guys is we have a lot of downed trees and big ones too. Let me know if the stream is working, you guys. Let me know if you can hear me. Because if not, I'm going to have to go back on my Wi-Fi. I don't know if it is or not. So you guys got to let me know. Right where right here is the trees that are down. Let me know if you guys can hear me still. I see we lost like 30 people at once. Okay, we're working. All right, good. Man, you guys, I'm just really they got a lot of stuff cleaned up really quickly, but this person over here I've known since I was a kid. His name is Twan. He I don't even know if I haven't seen him in years. Haven't heard from him. I don't know if he's okay or not. But this massive tree fell in front of his home, and this tornado snapped it like a toothpick. And I don't even know if he's okay because I haven't seen any cars going in there. Yes, I'm one of those nosy neighbors. I sure am. I like to watch out for my neighbors, and I like to watch and make sure that they're okay. So it kind of like, are you alive, bro? I haven't heard from you in years, but let's just hope so. But nothing has been done about this tree. So it's like, I don't know if they still live there or not. I don't even know because I moved away for a while. But I want to show you the gravity of, or the gravity of this situation. I'm going to turn this camera around right now, and I'm going to show you how big this tree is. And it like, boop, it like snapped right in half, like a daggone toothpick. Are you ready? All right, here we are. We're right in front of it. Look at how big that daggone tree is. Look at that. It's absolutely massive. So you can get a gist of how literally powerful these storms are. This is what's going on here. Look at that. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't want to get that guy without his permission. Look at that daggone tree. Like snapped like a daggone toothpick. It's absolutely baffling to me. We have more down trees right here, and this is not even a block from my home. Like, we got so lucky. Unfortunately, when you have a basement, you have a thing called a sump pump that pumps out the storm waters, right? And when your power goes off, well, the sump pump can't work. So that's why our basement flooded. But thankfully, when we got the power back on, the pump started working again, thank God. And I do think a lot, I'm very thankful that everybody survived. Cars and homes can be replaced. Items that you lose can be replaced. People cannot be replaced. Oh, hello, little Chihuahua. I know you're so brave. You're such a brave soul. Look at you. Oh no, she's just doing her job. I love Chihuahuas. They think I'm just like one. I can't lie. All right, look at this. This tree between you and I, it probably should have been taken down a long time ago. But look at this. Hello, Michael. Yeah, that right there, it's rotted. So this poor guy here, he had his GMC. It was covered by that tree on his garage. I don't know if you guys can see that. But as you keep going in through my neighborhood over here, it gets worse. This poor lady on the corner, she's elderly. I helped this woman behind me here. I was in her yard with her the other day before I left for Gatlinburg. I was helping her move really big tree branches. With teamwork, it makes the dream work. And it's so crazy how quickly this neighborhood is recuperating and coming together to help one another is the beautiful thing. And I even argue with my son about the Jason Aldean song, Try That in a Small Town. I had to explain to him, you try to carjack an old lady at a stoplight in a small town. Let me tell you something. You're not getting away with that. We will back each other up. That's all that means. So he kind of understood after that. And I said, look at the tornado. You see how everybody started working together to help one another? That is what small town community means. That small town attitude, that small town type of camaraderie that we have. You're a small town. You're a small neighborhood. You're going to know one another. You're going to build relationships with people. You can't do that in a big city. You just can't. There's too many people. All right, and here's I feel so bad. Like this poor man right here. I don't want to show him, but he has like some really cool hearses that he had decorated himself. It was really awesome. But he got his old Cadillac hearse was impaled by a tree, and this is what's so damaging about these storms is when the stuff is flying through the air. I mean, would you want this coming at you? No, you would not, because it's like a spear coming at you. I mean, if you could see the end of this tree, imagine what kind of collateral damage that would do to a body, let alone a home. I feel so bad for her because she's an older lady, and her trees, she had such a big backyard that is shaded, but like they need to clip this. This is a problem. All you have to do is call your electric companies, you guys, and they will come out and trim for you. I mean, look at her. Look at the tree. It's right on her home. And it ripped out the power lines right here. She's got little chihuahuas there. Yeah, they're crazy. I mean, just look at this. It's insane. If my Wi-Fi goes out, I'm sorry, you guys. Jen, I'm still burning brush from our last one. Oh my God, Cindy, I'm telling you what, it's crazy. Here's where the power lines just snapped. And her trees here will definitely they need to come out and clip all of these away from the power lines. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I just don't like the fact that it landed on her home. But with the insurance companies, it's crazy. Now you'll see the tops of the trees here, you guys. I'll show you the path of the tornado. It's clear that you can see it. It's really crazy how you can see where it came through, and it's literally a stone's throw from my house. So we got real lucky. But do you see how it literally ripped off the tops of the trees? You can see where the path went. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. It just ripped the hell right off the tops, right off the trees. And in my city, down probably a couple of miles down from here, they they got. Let me see if I can go in her yard. I'm sure she won't mind. I'm gonna see if I can help her. I don't know if I gotta call somebody for her or not, but I just want to show you the path of the tornado where it went. It started here at this tree by her blue car, and it just wreaked havoc through her yard and this lady's yard here. But here's where it starts, right there, and it proceeds to go and snap trees just like that. It's so absolutely scary, and it's so amazing the destruction of these storms and how powerful they are. Now, thankfully, in Ohio, we don't live in an area where we can generate like EF4, EF5 tornadoes. This was an EF1, but there were 10 of them. 10, which is absolutely crazy, but it was the perfect element for it. And I was trying to go live and post TikTok videos and stuff like that, but without power and without Wi-Fi, you really can't do much of anything. But we're just lucky to all be alive. It gets worse as we go down you could see just it's insane to look and see how and where it went and how close to my home it really came. But I'm going to turn back around now, you guys, because friend Dorinda was just calling me. Pray for her right now and anybody in Florida, because they're getting hit right now with a massive hurricane, and I hope everybody is okay. You know, it's crazy how weather is so deadly and so dangerous. You know, you got to respect it, you know. You got to respect water, you got to respect the weather. And when you are told, or if you feel it, to get the hell out of Dodge and get to safety, do it. Don't sit there and be brave and try to record that shit. Because, you know, the last thing on my mind during all of this, right? And when you see a tornado and when you see all this going down, the last thing on your mind, well, it should be, people with this thing called common sense, the last thing on your mind is your phone. Oh, let me record this for TikTok or YouTube. No, get the hell downstairs and or in your bathroom where it's safe so you don't die, you know? But I don't know. Common sense has apparently left the building with a lot of people these days. You know, we didn't hear the tornado sirens. That's how loud it was. It was very loud. It was like a locomotive coming through, right? We saw green lightning. There was no hail. So I was like, but when it got real quiet, I knew. I'm like, oh shit, we need to get the hell downstairs. And my dogs, it's so crazy because it's as if the dogs and the cats knew. Because when we all went down, they came with us willingly. They were just like, let's go, you know, and it was crazy. And then when the silence hit, I was just like, oh boy, brace yourselves. But thankfully it skipped right over us. You know, it kind of it came through here and it fizzled out literally like four houses down from me. So I consider myself very lucky. Mr. L. Boyd's actually had a tornado rip through his yard in Georgia and destroy his home. And it knocked out power for about 5,000 people. God, I want one of those so bad. Corvette, man, I want one. Shit, it's like a Ferrari, but half the price, you know? Who would be that stupid to spend double the money when you can just get a Chevy? I don't know. This poor fence didn't make it again. This tree should have been taken down. So if you have any trees in your yard that look sketchy, or you could just call an arborist and they will come and test, you know, how much water is in your tree and what the health of your trees are. I highly recommend it, because the two massive maple trees or oak trees, I think they're maple trees because they got those whirly bird things in my yard. They're massive. The last thing I want is for either one of those trees to fall, because if they do, we're getting smashed. You know, this poor shed here, they got it cleaned up, but Where's the shed? Oh, it's back on their fence right there. We had parts over here in that yard. It like picked everything up and threw it all over the place. It was like Mother Nature had a temper tantrum. And what was so crazy is that this was at like 12:15 in the morning. It wasn't during the daytime. Like you would think like, oh shit, tornadoes during the day, you know, it's the only time when Mother Nature brings darkness during the daytime, right? My bad. Sorry. Sorry, I'm in people's way here. I don't want to become a hood ornament. Some people might like that, though. I get it, though. You can't please everybody, nor am I trying to. But yeah, here's the extent of it. I can't go farther in. We have a lot of streets that are blocked off still, down power lines. You see them, don't go near them. Kind of like there's another common sense lesson for you. You don't want to touch any power lines. And again, get your trees tested by an arborist, or, if your trees are infecting the power lines, like this poor lady, I get it, she's old, I get it. But damn, like, I wish I could call myself, but like, I don't live there. I can't call. I can go help her out, which I think I'm going to go do that today. Uh, all you have to do is call your electricity service provider, and they'll come out and trim trees for you. Especially, I just don't understand. Like, if I lived next door to her, I would be like, "Hey, let's call the illuminating company. Let's see if we can get these trees trimmed for you." I don't know. All we can do is just make sure we are prepared the best we can, because how can you prepare for a tornado? They come so fast. And what I don't understand is I don't watch the news anyways, but like they weren't really tracking the storm very very well, in my area. It wasn't like, hey guys, we might have a tornado tonight. No, it was basically thunderstorm warnings. But when my phone, it gave me the tornado warning, I was like, and so it's hard for me to differentiate between warning and watch, because there's two differences. And we just got the tornado warning, but then boom, all hell broke loose. Hi, mailman. I'm so sorry about my dog the other day. She's absolutely insane. Damn Callie, she's such a savage. Have a good day. Have a good day. I said I'm sorry about the dog the other day. Oh, it's okay. She's nuts, isn't she? Yeah, I'm not afraid of dogs, but when I got the music going and then she's surprised. You too. Never kills to be nice to people, But that my poor mailman was hand delivering my mail, right? You see me coming out the front door, so he came and he was like, "Here's your mail," and then my Rottweiler came barreling around the corner, full steam ahead, and he was like, "Ah!" I was like, "Oh my God, Callie, no!" But all right, you guys. Yes. Hello, Bill. Thank you. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're doing okay. Like, if you guys see how big my tree, this is just this is just one of my trees. This bad boy, the health is fine of this tree. It's very healthy. The root systems are very thick. You want to make sure your root systems are everything. You're not supposed to cover them with mulch, believe it or not. Because when you cover it with mulch, they can't get the water that they need to live. But this bad boy, it comes down. My God. You know what I used to do when I was a kid? I used to sit right there in that little crook, like right there. I used to ping cars with little pea gravel with a slingshot. Mm, I sure did, but I don't do that anymore because that's wrong. All right, you guys. That does it. I'm out. I have an appointment at 12:30, so I figured I'd just show you a little bit of the damage that we have uh, here in Northeast Ohio. Let you guys know to respect the weather, to make sure you're prepared and make sure you get to safety when you hear or don't hear those sirens. Pay attention to your surroundings, and your safety is of the utmost importance. You know, you don't gamble with your life. Look at my snowball bush. Part of my snowball bush made its way over here. You know, but at least that's the worst of the worst. So, all right, guys, take care. I'm out for the day. I'm going to be coming to doing some videos here in a little while, probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we have a lot of stuff to cover. So I hope if you want me to see anything in particular or bring anything to my attention, I'll post a community post right now. All you have to do is like leave links or leave titles and I'll check them out. There's so much more. Fucking bug. So much more stuff. Did you see me freak out over an ant? I did. All right, guys. Just leave it on the comments of the community post, and I'll get to it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. It's okay. Just rewind it. You'll see it. It's not much. It was just some trees down, and some damage from the tornado. Y'all, it's crazy. All right, I love y'all. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now. You want to say hi, Freya? She wants to say hi to you real quick. Hold on. You want to say hello? Yeah. You lick your butt. I don't want you to kiss my face. Bye, y'all.